Caden says, what do I do if my thoughts are real and not OCD? A classic OCD question, by the way, starting off with one of my favorite phrases of a what if kind of scenario. Why even answer this, Caden? Because has that ever happened would be my first thing, right? So, and I don't think that it has. So whenever you sit with uncertainty and think maybe, maybe not, you feel that you're just using ERP as an excuse to hide your real self. Yep, another OCD just twist of things there, instead of just accepting the truth that your thoughts are right and that your worst fears about yourself are true. How do I go about this? So Caden, I'm going to now accept that I am a murderer. Why do I accept that? Well, I stepped on a lot of ants. I've killed a lot of flies and various things. So I have definitely taken the life of things. And if those things do have souls or higher order thoughts, I have killed them. I have eaten plants and animals. So they have died for me, for my sustenance. I have given flowers to people. So I have killed flowers for pleasure. So Caden, the only way that I can think about not being potentially a terrible person, as you kind of described, would be the only food I will eat will be food that falls off. No, wait. By doing that, then I have violated the seeds that are in there from spawning. Okay, so now what I have to do is I can only eat food that falls on the ground. But what I first must do is I must take the seeds that are inside of there and make sure that I cultivate every seed, because I wouldn't want to rob that seed of what it really could be. If I eat tomatoes, I'm going to have to scoop all the jelly and the seeds out of there, and I can only eat the meat of the tomato, and then I will have to replant all that, because I would not want to violate what the tomato was supposed to do, which would be fall into the ground, put those seeds in there, and let more tomatoes sprout up. Now, bananas, I can't have those anymore because I can't figure out how to really cultivate seeds out of bananas. I'm not that sophisticated. So I'm probably going to be stuck to apples, strawberries, tomatoes, maybe cucumbers, squash. You know, those seeds are prolific, right? You just throw a pumpkin out in the back of the yard, it's going to sprout and everything. So I'm really limited to things that I could really propagate to be good, because that, folks, is potentially the only way for any of us to actually be good people, not be killers or murderers, and not do anything bad for our planet whatsoever. Oh, by the way, don't ever drive or do anything that might increase your carbon footprint. And in fact, if you could invent a way to convert your CO2 into oxygen again, so that it doesn't add more carbon into the atmosphere, that would be great. And how dare you not be spending all of your time trying to do that? Now, that sounds stupidly ridiculous, right? But not to OCD. OCD's like, wow, he's got a point there. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Maybe that's what we should be doing. I think we've just discovered what we'll be dedicating our lives to now for the rest of our life is exactly what that very smart man right there just said. All right. Well, nope, we're not going to do that. Exposure and response prevention therapy is available. We've got expertly trained therapists waiting to work with you. So please check us out at OCD.com so that we can help.